Hello, my name is Nick Carroll, and oh look, a wild Yeti has appeared. Alright, so as usual, let's start out with the tour of the box. Here's the top where you see, here's the little Yeti right there. Then you can see the front of the box, one of the sides, one of the other sides with a bunch of different Yetis listed there. Then of course here's the back, and the bottom's not terribly interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up. You'll see here in the back, there's a tab. It's like there's a place to grab the box. It's a little hard to grab. Oh, okay, just sort of pulls out using gravity. Put on its side. There we go. That there for now. And here, I see we have a little bit of tape right here. So I'll go ahead, pull this. That doesn't seem to have done the trick. I've got to run it a little deeper. There we go. Now cut inside. Here is the USB cable. USB to USB mini. This is the USB mini side, not micro connector, just letting you know. Over here, here's what looks to be the instructions, warranty specifications. It looks like it's in a couple different languages at least. Oh yeah, so that's apparently what these two holes are there for, to help you hold on to it while you pull this out. So I'll move that there. With this here, looks like I'm actually holding it from the bottom. So here's the top. Okay, and here's the unit itself in all of its glory. You can expand it out like so. It's pretty loose by default, but you have these two dials here that you can use to tighten it up. And then the bottom, you see the connector here, the screw hole for mounting it like a traditional mic. Here's a USB mini connector. Here's an audio port where you can plug in your headphones and listen directly to the microphone. And here's a logo, the mute button, and here's the volume knob. Fairly tight, but not impossible to turn. Then here's the pattern dial where you can basically select different settings. Then you can alter the gain using this. I would set it in the middle by default and adjust from there. So there's 4 different cardioid patterns. Stereo, you have a bidirectional to where you can see, where you can listen to them. You can do an interview mode basically. And you have a directional, and then you have basically the omnidirectional. So that's it, pretty cool. Here's the bottom. It's got these little pads here help deaden noise. And it's pretty heavy. It feels quite a bit heavier than my Blue Snowball microphone. There we go, we've tightened it up. Okay, I thought I would let you have a look at my old microphone, which I'm going to be giving to my oldest son now that I have the Blue Snowball. This is the, now that I have the Blue Yeti. So this is the good old-fashioned Blue Snowball microphone. It's likely YouTube's most popular USB microphone. It used to retail for $100 and then for $100 USD, and then it dropped to about the $70 mark in most places, as near as I can tell, well over a year ago, and that's when I bought mine. And I've used it for my web, for my YouTube channel since. And as you can see, here's the prominent blue logo here, and you may be able to make out, here's a little bit of electrical tape that I put here. I put over the red LED because since this is in my bedroom, I like to not have red shine throughout the night, so I just covered up with electrical tape. No big deal. I do that with some electronics if needed. Then you can see the back here, and there's the 3 cardioid patterns here, and the USB, traditional USB adapter. But you can get a good idea of the size here when you compare these two. And here, this is significantly heavier. I would say it's almost twice as heavy. And then you can see, again, you know, the mute button, the volume, the microphone, and then of course this here. And with traditional mics, you don't, unlike traditional mics where you speak into it like this, when you have this in the single directional mode, you actually leave this upright and you speak into the condenser there. So that's basically the size comparison of these two. And next you're going to hear an audio comparison between these two. Okay, and this is my Blue Snowball microphone. This is currently the microphone that I've been using for the last year, year and a half, however long that I've had it. And it's helped improve the video quality, the audio quality of my videos. So I'm extremely pleased to have used it, and I'm holding the Yeti Pro Blackout Edition in my hands now. In a moment I'm going to switch to this, and then I'll finish out the video. Actually, before I continue, I just wanted to talk about the length of this cable, the USB cable that comes with this microphone. It's easily 10 feet in length. I have a 6'4" wingspan, and I've got 2, 3, 4 feet left to go. In fact, let's hold it from the end to here, 6'4", then this much additional. Yeah, so this is pretty long cable. And actually, since I'm putting this together right now, it seems like this hole right there is where you want to essentially slip this cable through, and then plug it up here. There you go. And then you want to run this cable that way. But I do like the fact that this can actually fold up inside it here and make it easy to carry. Okay, here's the Yeti Pro microphone using the stereo pattern, and we're going to try another one next. Okay, and here's the omnidirectional pattern that is being used currently by the microphone. Okay, now here's the interview pattern that is being used. They actually call it bidirectional, but it's actually designed for use in interviews. You can hear audio from me and audio from someone else on the other end. And last but not least, this is the cardioid pattern, and this is what I'll be using for the most part, where the section in the very front of the microphone in particular is what is being used for audio, and this is what I would compare to my Blue Snowball mic. So I'm going to switch back to the Snowball mic and then back to this so you can give a direct comparison. Okay, here's the Blue Snowball microphone again in the standard mode that I use it for. And now the Yeti Pro Blackout Edition microphone. Well, thank you very much for listening and watching this unboxing. Have a great day.